Hello everybody and welcome to Romanceful's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now this is a reading that is dedicated to the beautiful sign of Aquarius. That being said, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. So please do take whatever does resonate with you and simply leave the rest of it aside. If you do have any questions you would like to contact me, please don't hesitate. Pretty much all the information you might require is right below the video in the YouTube description box, but my contact is there. Also, if you do wish to contact me, it will be my great pleasure in assisting you. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do click onto the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it would be greatly appreciated, and I do thank you in advance. So with no further ado, these are warning messages from Spirit. It is a channeled reading, so it's very important that you must be of the sign of Aquarius to receive the correct messages for you. So let's begin. I have Angel de los Muertos followed by Voodoo in blue. I have a Shallow Grave, and I have Mend a Broken Heart Fairy. So let's begin over here with Angel de los Muertos. This is about transition to the spirit realm. So she is bringing you a message from a loved one whose spirit seems to already have departed, but whose physical presence lingers on for now as he or she prepares to depart from this life. I ask you now to acknowledge your loved ones who are resting in spirit or creating new selves for their souls. You may soon be about to meet a beloved in a new form. I ask you to stay open-minded about the form in which the soul can come. And I ask you to be open to the message from the loved one's ancestors also, for they have something to tell you, and it will come to you soon. It could be a vision, it could be a dream, it could be a message, it could be during a daydream that is going to bring you such sweet, tangible proof of what some people still call after death. There is no death. There is only life, and there's resting time, and there's change. So be ready to be comforted and to learn more of the world beyond this world, which is always with you, but is not always believed in or trusted, even when we send messages to you. As clear as a flag in the sky. So the Angel de los Muertos appearance in a reading signifies that you must not delay activating this lifetime's purpose. Her message is not only from those who have passed, but of the truth that you can activate your new life while you are still alive. It's no longer necessary to pass to recreate the life contract and purpose that you have. Do not wish to leave in order to start anew. You must believe that this life is a constant process of creation and that you are at a point where you can end a pattern within this life. Energy is changing and death is no longer that great reshaper. She comes to visit you now so that the fear of mortality passes and so that you can understand that you can begin to rebirth yourself into a new life, but right now. Moving over now to the following message that I have. The following message is Voodoo in blue, and this is all about backing off. Spirit is here. This fairy is also letting you know that it is time to back off from a person or a situation that is not in your best interests, and that you may need to be brave and stop being so welcoming of what you actually do not want. Now, you are doing, so well now that you may even begin to attract some attention from people who are really, quite frankly, opportunistic. So you do need to be careful for these people. Your feelings are right on this one, and you know what to do. Don't get involved and don't get bullied. You may have to snarl too a little to get them to just simply stay away. You need to back right off and give you space. This is what this person needs to do. You are not liking them and you are not welcoming them in your world. And you need to be very clear. You need to be straight about that. Despite all of your desires to be a loving and a very lovely person, you need to detach from whatever it is that is giving you so much grief by asking whatever and whoever this is who is irritating you right now, who is draining you or pushing your buttons, to leave you for the moment. You must be respectful, you must be kind, yet cool at first, but if good intentions are mistaken for new invitations, be clear and say away. Stop being so nice that you send very mixed messages, okay? This is about banishing time if somebody simply does not understand your messages. Moving on forward to I have the shallow grave here. This is all about you who are missing somebody. It is time to let something go. But before you do, let's just take a brief moment to acknowledge what this was to you. Know that this did mean so much, and that by returning to the past rather than yearning for it into the present, you are creating a future that has a greater freedom to it. Now, there are opportunities for fresh starts. Okay, all the time. Every day, in a sense, it gives you a clean slate for you. This sense of starting over is immensely important after you have grieved. You need to feel that something has been laid to rest and will no longer trespass onto your present. Life is kind of like that. So much of what happens isn't about what's actually happening. But thankfully, you are going to blossom. You are going to grow with fresh relationships and love after mourning this one. Sentimentally, holding on to the past, idealizing the past, refusing, not letting yourself get over a breakup with a friend, a move to a new town, a faded romance, parents who may be divorced, or something that you are simply convinced that you must have back in order for you to get that happiness again. Mourning for what was and what you feel should have been. This is very deep sadness, and yet this experience has been of a great value. It is time to move on. It is time to place all of that to rest. And working with the elements of earth is the most beneficial when you receive this message. So it is about grounding yourself right now, okay? This is about mourn and then come back, but ready to live again. Moving on forward to my final message that I do have from spirits, and this is meant a broken heart fairy, and this is about healing from heartache. So you've been hurt, and this heart feels kind of bruised, and it may even have been what is called a lover's quarrel. It could be unrequited love. It may have been a breakup, and it may be that an adventure in love has turned harsh. But Spirit is here to help you mend and will not let your broken heart bleed. This is about you taking it easy on the path of love for now, and soon you are going to feel your vitality return. But for now, it is a time of rest for you. When you have heartache, it is important to treat yourself well. Take time away from the flurry of shoulds that you are so often confronted with. Why not take some time to snuggle onto the couch with a favorite old movie? Have a comforting bath. It is not about being bitter. It's not about being guarded right now, but you are a sensitive and a tender, sweet being, and some people are simply not. So now it is not the time for any harshness for you. This is about mending a broken heart. It is about feeling the presence of Spirit that is going to lift away your pain until all that is left is just sweet and gentle wisdom. And then on that note, I do thank you for being there. And I hope that these messages are going to bring you some source of information onto your new journey that you're going to be able to take in and to maybe modify. And if you do have any questions you would like to contact me, please do so. My information is right below into the YouTube description box. I do wish you a beautiful day. I thank you for being there, and many blessings.